So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt with this Frostmoth Rain team. Didn't get to use Frostmoth too well in the previous episodes because I didn't bring it for most of the matches, but yeah, I really should bring Frostmoth even if it's really not the play. Like, Sun is not the play of Frostmoth, but I'm not going to be using Frostmoth too much in the future, so need to make use of it while I can. Maybe I will be. Maybe this is a ploy because Frostmoth is actually amazing, and then I'll be secretly using it. But then we do have the IC coming up. Is Frostmoth a play for the IC? Who knows? I'm hoping that I have the play for the IC. Okay, interesting. Raichu seems quite interesting there. Raichu gets speed swap. Right? It's not just the Alolan one that gets it now. Regular Raichu gets speed swap. So that's a potential fast mode with the Trick Room stuff as well. Frostmoth, if it avoids the Torkoal, is pretty reasonable. I guess Snorlax deals with it pretty well as well. I want to Assurance that Dusclops in case that's a lead. Okay, let's go with Frostmoth. And Bishop. No, because if he just leads Raichu, he can just immediately speed swap. I do need to leave and fake out, so I won't leave with Bishop. I will leave with Hitmontop Frostmoth. I don't think I've done that yet. I'm going to do that just because I want to have done that at some point. I'm bringing Bishop. And I think Ludicolo is the last one. Is it Pelipper? Just because of Torkoal? Kind of has to be, actually, doesn't it? To help protect my Frostmoth, because in the rain, Frostmoth with the Ice Scales will be able to take Torkoal just like a normal Pokemon would. So if I've got a Quiver Dance, that's alright. Didn't want Ludicolo for shuffling all the fake outs to sort out Trick Room, but I did not bring Ludicolo, so here we are. Okay, that looks like Speed Swap. Definitely looks like Speed Swap. This is okay. Frostmoth will not outspeed the Raichu at +1 though. It's just thinking about Dynamaxing my Hitmontop here because of the Snorlax, but then that's a terrible idea because it's holding an eject button. Now, does he speed swap immediately? Does he fake out? He surely fakes out the Hitmontop, right? The problem is that I don't outspeed after a Quiver Dance because he's going to be able to speed swap. I'm going to try and close combat the Snorlax. It's not going to work. Covers speed swap from him though, because if he immediately speed swaps, that's fine. But yeah, I need it. This is one of the downsides of Frostmoth. Like, Frostmoth could outspeed a Raichu +1, but I have not made it do so. But that's okay. This is okay. Okay, fair enough. He's going to fake out. Oh no, he's found out about my eject button. Is he going to activate it? No, he's just going to nuzzle. Okay, that's not ideal. That is very not ideal. Doesn't matter too much though. Like, the paralysis chance isn't ideal, but like, if he Trick Rooms, I'm still paralyzed and kind of slow now. Way slower than the Raichu. Want to Ice Beam it? Do I Bullet Punch myself or the Raichu? And get that weakness policy. I'm going to save the Dynamax. I'm going to Bullet Punch myself. Oh, is he going to Speed Swap this turn? Maybe. If he nuzzles the Hitmontop, that's fine. That was reasonable damage. Hopefully this isn't a Volt Tackle. That would do a lot of damage to Frostmoth as well. I guess he's intimidated, so shouldn't do too much, but there's the speed swap. So he's doing it this turn, but he hasn't belly drummed yet, so that's not the worst thing. And he was first such, okay. So I do want to double the Snorlax here, I'm just concerned if it's thick fat or not. I'm going to try and double it. The Snorlax could get very scary pretty quickly. Unless it belly drums this turn, I don't care if it belly drums this turn. And if he Trick Rooms, that's very strange. So, is he going to immediately Dynamax? Or Gigantamax? To make use of it? Imagine if I'd have gone for White Guard. Is that going to be banded? That's going to be normal gem. Okay. Well, Hitmontop took it. It's going to eject out, so... Unfortunately, Frostmoth could not do anything. But this is not the worst thing. The Raichu's at 1 HP. If I go into Pelipper, there's a Torkoal waiting in the back. Because I don't want to go into Hitmontop because Fake Out should KO the Hitmontop and I won't be able to White Guard. If I go into Hitmontop, I can just switch it straight out into Pelipper, but then I don't want to KO the Raichu in that case, but it could Volt Switch, and that would be very bad. I'm going to go into Hitmontop. I can Bullet Punch Assurance if it's the Torkoal, or I can just switch straight into Pelipper actually. That's way better. Is it Dynamax Bisharp here to get good damage on the Torkoal? He could Dynamax his Torkoal here actually. And he probably should, because the Pelipper switch in would stop the Sun, but then I think he's going to Dynamax here. I'm going to make a very risky play. This is incredibly risky. Well, this is something. If this is an Eruption, I'm okay with this, because this Bullet Punch is getting the Assurance double powered. But it's a shame I didn't switch into Pelipper. This will do reasonable damage. Bisharp should survive an Eruption. Maybe not a Heat Wave. It is a Heat Wave, okay. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Now I've got to do a Pelipper sweep here. So now, this is an awkward situation because I'm Dynamaxing a Pelipper. That's already awkward in itself. But if I Airstream and he doesn't Trick Room, I can beat the Raichu. If I Scald, like, because Airstream will take up Torkoal. But if I do Airstream and he does Trick Room, that means the Raichu underspeeds. So this is an awkward turn. This is a really awkward turn. I'm going for Airstream though, but it's a very awkward turn. It's become even more awkward now. Because he is going for Trick Room this turn. So it's a shame I didn't go for a Geyser into the Dusclops. That would have been the play, apparently. Does the normal gem activate if you go for a Max Strike? This is just a random thought about the Snorlax. Does the normal gem activate if you Max Strike? I have no idea. Oh, this is okay. This is okay. So I reckon the Torkoal specs. So I might be okay if Shadow Sneak is his only attacking move. Is Pelipper going to do this? Because if he specs, I can do it. No, because he should Dynamax his Torkoal here, and I won't be able to KO him because the sun's up. The Airstream is a tiny bit stronger, but I might as well set the rain if I can. If he doesn't Dynamax, That would be very, very kind of him. But he really should. Just like this. Could Dynamax the Dusclops. Dusclops works as a Dynamax as well. Because 3 Phantasms will actually do alright. Really, he should max guard. You max guard, no, but he should be specs because that KO'd the Bishop. Okay, he's not spec, so it must be charcoal. Charcoal? Charcoal. Charcoal is the word I was looking for there. Yeah, I don't think I can win this one now. Got pretty close. If I'd Dynamax the Bishop instead, that would have survived. Would that have been better? I don't know. I need to KO this Torkoal in 1, and I'm pretty sure I can't do it with the sun up. Yeah, I'm definitely not KOing the Torkoal in 1 now, but here we are. This is still going to do too much. Yeah, that's a 2-shot, so... It's very rude of him not... It's not a 2-shot. But actually, no, because I'm losing my dynamics. Like, it's very rude of him not letting me know if I would have KO'd the Torkoal. Okay, yeah, that's not much damage at all, is it? Unfortunate. Pelipper tried its best. Self-destruct definitely caught me. He was in a very awkward position when he went for the self-destruct. If I'd have gone for White Guard that turn, that would have been glorious, but who could have predicted that? Overgrowth's just going to KO me now. If the ally switches again, he's very rude. Okay, that's reasonable. That's much more reasonable. If you have ally switch there, that was just unnecessary. Interesting having Shadow Sneak over Nightshade. Did he have something that could be weakness policy? Yeah, it was the Dragapult. Dragapult would be weakness policy, so that's fair enough. But I definitely appreciate helping out on Dusclops. I think it's a very underused move on it. It makes a lot of sense. But, yeah. Frostmoth can't deal with a normal gem self-destruct. I am curious about that Max Strike thing. Like, whether the normal gem activates on Max Strike. Because, like, Life Orb and stuff does. Weakness Policy activates on Dynamax. Why wouldn't a normal gem? It's not really a worthwhile item anyway. Like that extra extra 0.1 times damage as opposed to Silk Scarf where you could go over again. I guess if self-destruct you're being KO'd, so it doesn't matter. But why not Choice Band? Why not Life Orb? So that your other moves get a boost? Surely you'd only use it if like all the items are taken. So maybe the Life Orb was taken somewhere else, maybe the Choice Band was taken somewhere else. Pretty sure Snorlax doesn't get acrobatics. There's a Haxorus and a Quagsire. So I mean, I've thought about Quagsire before. It does have a niche. I'm not going to say what that niche is because I may want to use it at some point. But it's like it is not a terrible Pokemon so long as you're using it correctly. But Haxorus is also something that's pretty interesting because of its increased attack. It, like with Life Orb, it KOs things that are only built to survive Dragapult. So, it's quite a nice niche. And 97 speed is reasonable, especially with Dragonlance. But can deal with a Frostmoth. How do they deal with Frostmoth? Icy Wind from the Gengar to be able to Iron Heads with Bishop, even though they don't need the Icy Wind for that. How do I deal with their Gengar? Did they lead Gengar Bishop? That's pretty bad. I don't want to lead Hitmontop against that. What do they have against Rain? Quagsire if it's Water Absorb. But then that's just going to be Ludicolo, right? I'm running out of time. I'm going to lead Rain. I'm going to bring Frostmoth because Frostmoth. And I think I bring Bishop. We will see what happens. This will be the first time leading actual Rain. In general, I don't think you should lead. Like, lots of people just lead sand, and I don't get leading sand straight away now because the speed mechanics change. Like, because you can always just switch in your Tyranitar whenever you want and instantly double your speed of the Excadrill. I don't get people that lead sand. Like, lead Excadrill and something. But something could be Tyranitar. But, yeah, like, have the Tyranitar waiting in the back. Make them always have to respect the switch in rather than here's the Tyranitar now, just do whatever your standard play against sand is. But this is rain. There's no sand here. Don't know why I'm talking about sand. I'm going to Tailwind. I'm going to Ice Beam. Into the Haxorus, force follow me. I'm not going to Hailstorm. I want to Dynamax the Frostmoth. Not because it's like more competitively viable. I just want to. I want to Dynamax the Frostmoth. But I didn't lead with Gengar. I could have led with Frostmoth Hitmontop. That would have been very good. Then the Intimidate on Haxorus immediately would have been very good. Will they Dynamax the Haxorus straight away? Should they try and get a Dragon Dance first? They're going to Dynamax something. If they Dynamax the Togekiss, that would be funny. But it should be the Haxorus. If they KO my Ludicolo, should be okay actually, because then the Ice Beam should put the Togekiss into Scald Ring, and then I can go for Max Hailstorm with the Frostmoth. Nope, didn't follow me. That's got to be Assault Vest, right? That's got to be Assault Vest. Haxorus is even less specially bulky than Dragon Ball. I think it's equivalently defensive, but that's definitely Assault Vest. And now I'm in a very awkward position. Assault Vest on Haxorus is pretty much worst case. So I'm going to lose Frostmoth to the... No, Frostmoth should survive. Frostmoth should survive. Oh no, this is not good. This is really not good. Oh dear. How am I going to break through that Haxorus? It just OHKOs every one of my Pokemon. I can't afford to Quiver Dance, because he'll just OHKO me. This is not good. This is really not good. I'm going to try and burn it. This is not good. This is... I don't know even what I do here, because I don't have my Togekiss. If I brought my Togekiss, I could have done things, but I didn't. Should have respected Haxorus a bit more, I guess. But then it just has Steel Spike, and I'm not Babiri. Assault Vest Haxorus is so bad here. It's taking a long time to think about that move, though. Interestingly. They attack a Pelipper. I'm going to be sad I didn't Quiver Dance. But they should follow me. Like, Togekiss gets KO'd or Haxorus is brought down to, like, nothing. Hope the Life Dew wasn't just enough recovery to help it survive if he doesn't follow me. Get the burn. Get the burn. Where's the burn? I'm going to be annoyed if Hurricane was enough as well. Hurricane was enough. I got greedy with the burn. Oh dear. Oh dear. I got greedy. Is it going to be another Life Dew? This should still KO. Okay, it didn't. I guess because it's bulky Assault, I should have Hurricaned. I got greedy with the burn. Like, because of the Assault Vest that threw me off. Life Dew was enough, apparently. I got my weakness policy, that's something. They knew their counts. Should have Hurricaned. Gonna Hurricane this time. Am I gonna Hurricane this time? The Hail's up, but Scald's not enough. I still gotta try. That was silly of me. Went for the burn. Didn't expect the combination. Like, based on the Ice Beam damage, I guess Frostmoth is Stab and Hailstorm, not just Ice Beam. So I really should have respected Frostmoth a bit more. Didn't respect Frostmoth. Should always respect Frostmoth. Even, like, the opponent should respect Frostmoth, but so should I. They're really thinking. Maybe they're just timing out every turn. Oh, that's an annoying miss. Because this would have been redirected into the Togekiss. They didn't follow me. Maybe they are timing out and they're just life doing again, even though that's going to recover just some hail chip. Just yawn. So that is a very unfortunate Hurricane miss. Because that would have been a double KO and no Sleepy Pelipper. We've still got one more turn of Dynamax on Frostmoth though, so it's not the worst thing. That's a pretty bad thing to see though. Because I need to Scald that immediately. Can't afford to switch out the Pelipper to stop it sleeping. What did I have in the bank? My own Bisharp. Yeah, so I'll just double the Bisharp, because I know they're not Assault Vest. They've already used their Dynamax. If they don't follow me, it's fine. They did follow me this time. So I'm going to have an Asleep Pelipper and a KO'd, not KO'd Frostmoth, because they didn't go for Iron Head. It's Life Orb, so that has got me awkwardly pinned here. It's definitely a shame I didn't swap out Pelipper. Because the Togekiss would have been KO'd. I didn't need to let the Pelipper go to sleep. But he didn't like the move Follow Me, so I didn't think he was going to click it there. So multiple times he could have done. But Follow Me, Life Do Yawn is an interesting moveset. And the Tailwind's gone. That is not good timing. If he doesn't have a fighting move on Bisharp, I have a chance. Well, I guess we will never know. I'm pretty sure that's not me. Well, that's an quite maxi way to finish it. Let's not finish on that one. Let's actually do 2 full games. Like, that game was heavily in his favour, but we take those. So, this time I'll respect the Frostmoth. It's got Roserade. Roserade is better than Venusaur, so I can respect that. Still relies too much on Sleep Powder in my opinion, but it's fine. Don't have too much for Durant. I think I do need to lead Rain here because everything else is not ideal. I guess I could lead with Hitmontop Togekiss. That's not so bad either, because I get to intimidate the Durant and I would live the Steel Spike that way. And I haven't used Togekiss really at all before. It's actually because I haven't used Togekiss much. I don't think I've even brought Togekiss. I'm going to lead the Togekiss. I don't want to bring Bishop because of that Conkeldurr. I think I still want Rain in the back, and that means not bringing Frostmoth. And that's not ideal, but I think that's what it is. Even though I was saying before I should bring Frostmoth because Frostmoth. But Durant is not the play for Frostmoth. Especially because I don't even outspeed at +1 with this spread. So you need Timid to outspeed a Durant at +1, and that is not worth it. Because you're not doing too much damage. But I guess you are because it's got no special defense, but... Okay. So I can fake out the Togekiss and flare the Durant. Only Max Guard would make that bad. Because he's not Dynamaxing the Togekiss. And if he does, he hasn't got a Max Durant, so that's fine. So, only Max Guard, only Sash would be bad here. No, Sash is fine, because no, I can't Bullet Punch because there's a Togekiss. But I can Airstream the next turn, and that would be okay. No, I can't, because I've already taken a Steel Spike and probably been KO'd. He is not Dynamaxing his Durant. Unless that's a very slow Durant. He's not Dynamaxing his Durant. Is he going to Dynamax his Togekiss? Like I said, he's not going to. That would be very awkward if he does. No, that's fine. No follow me's. He'll miss his Iron Head. No, of course. And he'll crit the Iron Head. And immediately win the game. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's why we don't use Togekiss. That is just abysmal. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, that's just an immediate game over. I was perfectly fine there. And then I'm very not. I'm gonna have to hope he doesn't follow me. I'm gonna hope he sees him outspeeding both Pokemon, can just go for the Flutterby and the Dazzling Gleam, and hopefully catch the Durant. But even then, that's just... At least I'm getting this out of the way before the IC. I'm not using this team in the IC, but I'm getting... It just doesn't work like that. But it's nice to think that it works like that. That I'm getting the luck out of the way before the IC. He is Dynamaxing this time. Why didn't he Dynamax turn 1? Like, why did he risk the Iron Heads? Like, why did he risk the 20% hit? Because it misses 80% of the time when you're in Hustle. That's how it works, right? Because that's how it feels like when I was... And he did Dynamax the... Like, he just doesn't care. He did. Yeah, this game's over. I mean, you're a coward if you run Protect on Durant. Durant does not have space for Protect, and I stand by that completely. It should definitely have 4 attack boosts, but here we are. Well, it didn't make any difference, because it would have been just nice to... Another crit. Like, it's fair enough if it comes from a Togekiss, but come on. Let's intimidate this Durant again. So it can crit me one more time. But I am going to bullet punch myself to break myself. And I want to try and KO the Durant. Because Scald is the only way I KO the Durant, but if he wins a turn quicker, I'm okay with that. I want to try and KO the Durant though. Get revenge for the crit. But this way I should lose this turn if I don't. Oh. Well, you hit one of them. That's reasonable with Hustle, but, you know. Into hit on top so I can KO the Durant. Ah, boo. Not even. Not even. This was a game to forget. Very much so. So crit from Durant is even more unlikely than just a normal one, because you have to deal with Hustle as well, so it's a 3% instead of a, well, kind of a 3% instead of a 4%, 3.5-ish%. But yeah, I just can't do anything. That's what I get for bringing Togekiss. If I'd have just led with Rain, would that have been any better? It'd have probably Dynamaxed his, like, no, it's another Iron Head. Yeah, he'd have probably Dynamaxed the Durant in that case and just gone for follow me stuff. Then I guess I could have faked out the Togekiss sacrifice the Loop Curler to get Tailwind. Would that have been good enough? Probably not, but let's just forget about that game. Like, it's annoying that guy disconnected, because then I wouldn't have tried to find this game. But that is one to forget. So, one more episode with Frostmoth. I will try and bring Frostmoth to those games, but given what happened in that one, that was not the game for Frostmoth either. But one more to go. Thanks for watching.